Peace and blessings, family. Greeting. This is your brother, Sean Ali, coming at you live. Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. I thank everybody for tuning in tonight, giving me some of your valuable time. And as always, I pray that this message is received in the spirit in which I want to deliver it, which is as your brother, which is a spirit of love, which is a spirit of God. And tonight, I just want to briefly discuss rest and relaxation and the power, the healing power, the rejuvenation power, the restoration power, the embrace of God that we get when we get a great night's rest. And between 10 p.m. and 2 to 3 a.m. are the most stressful hours that most of us encounter. Between 10 p.m. and 2 to 3 a.m. are some of the most stressful hours that we can encounter throughout the day. And this is because starting at 10 p.m., our body is naturally preparing itself to shut down to get a great night's rest, to heal, to restore, to rejuvenate. We have a circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm. This is the rhythm. This is the biorhythm of us that is connected to the biorhythm of the universe. So when we have the sunlight hours, that simply means that our part of the earth is facing the sun. So when our part of the earth is facing the sun, the circadian rhythm, the biorhythm that connects us to the universe, it is awakened. That's why you can wake up and be like, whoa, and you'll feel the heat, the sun. It's like the energy will just wake you up, and you'll be like, man, oh man, it's 11, it's 12, it's 1. See, that's that biorhythm. That's their circadian rhythm that makes you and I a part of the rhythm of the universe. It's just like when the earth rotates and our part of the earth is out of the sun, our body, we will start to yawn. Oh, I'm tired. I'm hungry. See, that's the natural life rhythm of the universe that we are a part of. When we function according to that, we get the maximum amount of healing, we get the maximum amount of health, we get the maximum amount of life, and we are imbued with the maximum amount of power. It's because everything in the universe is functioning in this biorhythm. We are the only thing in the universe that have a choice to either function with the universe or go on our own. So between 10 p.m. and 2 to 3 a.m. are some of the most stressful hours because our natural circadian biorhythm is wanting us to shut down. And either we have encountered something throughout the day that we can't stop thinking about, and or we are afraid of tomorrow. So we want to prolong this day. We don't want to end this day because I don't have answers for tomorrow. So I'm afraid of tomorrow. So I don't want to lay down and go to rest because I don't want to wake up to tomorrow. So we force ourselves to go against the natural biorhythm. This creates stress. This throws off of your ability to achieve homeostasis, which is balance. So this means that when we put ourselves in this forceful, stressful situation, our body has to produce adrenaline and cortisol to keep us up. See, so while you are forcing your body to go against its natural rhythm, you have to secrete cortisol and adrenaline to keep you up. And in the cortisol and adrenaline, they are not bad because that's our natural ingredients for energy, for a quick burst, for survivability. So, but when we force ourselves to produce adrenaline and cortisol, when we keep ourselves in a prolonged state of having these two chemicals, hormones flooded through our body, they become corrosive. They destroy your liver. They destroy your kidneys. They destroy your digestive system. They destroy your mental capability. Because stress is functions through the emotional part of your brain. Because stress is an emotion, it's a sensation, it's something, it's a thought, but that thought overrides your rational part. So we sit there and we done went through something today and we keep replaying it. Man, I wish I could do that. I should have did this. Man, I know, you know what? If I do it again, I will do this. They call it regret. They call it resentment. But it's you replaying that situation over and over, and you keep creating inside of yourself the electrical impulse and the chemical impulse that you encountered with that previous situation. So now you can't lay down to rest because you're wired up. Because you have all of this adrenaline and cortisol and other hormones flooding through your body. So now you become like a junkie. And you throw off your natural God bio life rhythm. And we lose out on our ability to heal ourselves. We lose out on our restoration, on our rejuvenation. We lose out on our embrace with the Creator. We throw off our connection to the universe. And now we become at averse with the universe. And now instead of being healed by the universe, we are destroyed by the same natural elements that are for us. So between 2 p.m., 10 p.m., and 2 to 3 a.m. are some of the most stressful hours because instead of resting, instead of preparing ourselves for a good night's rest, we are still wrestling with what we encountered earlier, and or we are afraid of what we are going to face tomorrow because we have not accepted the fact that we are God and that whatever we conceive, it will be. So if I sit down and I can plan out what I will wear tomorrow, I can plan out the seconds, minutes, and hours of tomorrow. So now, just like I will wake up and go put on that outfit that I'm planning today, I can wake up and go put on those seconds, minutes, and hours that I'm planning today. See, the power is in you, because when you wake up tomorrow, if you think it's a good day, it's a good day. If you think it's a bad day, it's a bad day. If you think you're happy, you're happy. See, it's up to you. See, don't tell, just because somebody else can't exercise that power and they say, well, nobody, don't let them put that limitation on you. We can't say the sky's is the limits. We can't say that, oh, whatever you can conceive, you can achieve. That's what Jesus said. Whatever a man can, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you think that whatever you plan today will happen tomorrow, it will happen. As a man thinketh, so is he. You will wake up with that determined focus and purpose, and everything that you conceive will take place, especially if you do it just like you planned. Come on, man. That's why God gave you a brain. That's why the only thing that can think in the universe is us. A bear has to be a bear. A fish has to be a fish. A dog has to be a dog. A bird has to be a bird. A buffalo, a snake, they have to be, a rock has to be a rock. A tree has to be a tree. You and I, a man can be a woman. A woman can be a man. You got black people turning themselves white. You got white people turning themselves black. See, we are the only thing in the universe that can use this brain, that can use the mind to change our reality. So if you are a man and can make yourself a woman, then why can't you as a man plan tomorrow and it come true? If you are a woman and you got the ability to make yourself into a man, how do you not think that you got the power to say this is what's going to happen tomorrow, and that's exactly what happens? You are all gods, children of the Most High. Well, can't God plan for tomorrow and it come true? You mean that's impossible for God, the knower of all? I didn't call us God. God called us God. You are all gods, children of the Most High. That's not what that's what God said we are. What's impossible to God? So 10 p.m. to 2 to 3 a.m. are some of the most stressful hours, because we do not accept who we are. We do not accept our power. So we are digging over something that went through. And we just, instead of being in the present, instead of being in the moment, because every second that ticks by is the past. You cannot go back into the past and do anything. You cannot walk back into the past and do anything. And every second that ticks by is the past. Every second in front of you is the future. And the clock is moving towards the future, away from the past. So if you look back and you get stuck on what you did, you are creating a negative energy environment inside yourself, and it will throw off your ability to achieve homeostasis or balance. And once you can achieve balance, it opens the door for disease, sickness, illness, and premature death. So sleeping, this is our time. The natural circadian rhythm, that biorhythm, that life rhythm that connects us to the universe. It wants you to shut down. That's why your body feels tired. That's why your back starts to hurt. Man, my knees hurt. I'm getting a headache. That's your body telling you to shut down, to allow it to do what God created it to do, which is to heal itself, which is to restore itself, which is to rejuvenate itself. So when you wake up, it is energized. Your vehicle is properly energized. The maintenance is taken care of. And now everything that you think, your body will be strong enough and powerful enough to make it happen. And all you got to do is say be, and it will be, because you will be empowered with your God. So listen. Rest and relaxation. Whatever you encountered today, yesterday, last week, last month, 10 years ago, that's in the past. It does not define you. You define you, not what you did. Because when somebody asks you, how are you doing? You won't say, well, I was doing this yesterday. You will say, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling sad. See, you define you. And somebody asks you, if you need to practice, go ask yourself. Go stand in the mirror. Go find a reflection of yourself and say, hey, Sean, how you doing today? Ask yourself. And then give yourself the chance to create the answer that you need, that will empower you, that will cause in you a regeneration, an energization of the God that you are. Because what you did does not define you. What somebody saw you do does not define you. You define you. When somebody asks you what your name is, whatever you say, that's your name. See, let's get it, family. Look, man, this is just a message, a brief message of inspiration, of motivation, of hope, of science. This is not just something that I'm making up. This is science. So our circadian rhythm is the biorhythm in us that connects us to the biorhythm of the universe. See, God talks through us through his laws. All we have to do is submit to his laws, and we will be empowered with God. We will be in tune with God. So when we are in the sun, when that part of the earth that we are on is facing the sun, our biorhythm, it becomes empowered. You have that natural inclination to want to move. You have that natural inclination to want to go and create and build. And as the earth rotates and your part of the earth is leaving the sunlight, you have a natural inclination to want to go to rest. That's the biorhythm. That's your body doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is being the house for the force and power, the spirit of God that you are. It's your temple. But God put, man. So look, family, if we just, I thank everybody for tuning in, man. I'm just your brother. Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. This is a book, Enjoying Abundant Life. Scientific concepts for you to successfully build your supreme health. And in this book, this is a manual for us to get to abundant life. That's your promise from God, life abundantly. Man, and it's in science. Here it is. Enjoy. Look at your brother on that picture, man. Listen, it's yours. It's yours. When God puts your heart into beat, when they listening to it when they put that sonogram and that on your mother's belly when you in the womb and they listening to your heartbeat, see, that's the rhythm. That's your connection with the universe. God did that. They have a cause of death, and the only thing that can stop that. See, these are the causes of death. These are the causes of death. Look, see, these are the causes of death. See, and guess what? It's none of them say God did it. None of them says, oh, it was a natural cause. It ain't none of these on here say a natural cause. None of them say, oh, it was her time, or it was his time, or they died because everybody has to die. No. These are the causes of death, and they are all prevented or controllable. So that means that, yes, you might have to die, but if you die, you will be the cause. It will not. Don't put that on God, because everybody that's died, they have did an autopsy, and they didn't find that God did it. Listen to me. When the medical examiner filled out the cause of death, none of them say God did it. None of them say, oh, God stopped their heart. God stopped their breathing. No, there are causes of death. They are self-inflicted. And one of the root causes of sickness, of disease and sickness is only an energy deficiency. We are energy. We are life energy. So if your energy becomes deficient, then you suffer one of these ailments. You suffer one of these premature causes of death. And one of the root causes of energy deficiency is a lack of a great night's rest, because you forfeit, you remove yourself from your healing process. You remove yourself from your restoration and your rejuvenation process. You remove yourself from the embrace of God. Ooh, man. See, let's get your life. Get your life. Get your life. Man. And it's easy as getting a great night's rest. You ain't got, listen, you ain't got to buy nothing. You ain't got to subscribe. You ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to do no active. All you got to do is to, listen, prepare yourself. Function. Forget whatever you did today. It's over with. It does not matter. When you wake up tomorrow, today is gone. Now you got a chance. It's a blank board. You can do whatever you want because yesterday is in yesterday. So if you get out of your way, if you prepare yourself for rest with determined ideas, if you hurt somewhere, if you suffering from cancer, HIV, lupus, sickle cell anemia, hypertension, high blood pressure, depression, arthritis, if you are suffering from any of these ailments, then understand where it's at on your body. And when you go to prepare yourself for rest, picture in your mind what part of your body is hurt and needs to be healed. Listen to me. What do you got to lose? The medication don't work. If you got HIV or cancer, they tell you we don't have no goddamn cure. So what can it help for you to heal yourself? Chemotherapy destroys your immune system. So if you got cancer, their procedures actually hurt you. You don't die from cancer. You die because chemotherapy destroyed your immune system and now you can't heal yourself. You don't die from AIDS. You die because AIDS destroys your immune system so a cold can kill you. So a simple bacteria or infection can kill you. So this is what this world has to offer. So I'm telling you, you can heal yourself because that's why God gave you an immune system to heal yourself. You just got to know how to use it. So when you're ready to go to rest, whatever part in your body is hurting, whether it's arthritis, lupus, sick, it doesn't matter. Picture it in your mind. Picture it in your mind. And when you go to rest, when you close your eyes, your body will go to work on your thought. It will go to the part in your body that you are sending it to, and it will start to heal it. And if you do this every night, then you will heal yourself. You will go see your doctor, and your doctor will be like, hey, whoa, what the, man, what did you do? How did you, because we gave you 6 weeks. What did you do? Rest and relaxation. Man, look, get your book, get your manual. Enjoying Abundant Life. Scientific concepts to successfully build your supreme health. And once you build your supreme health, this vehicle will successfully carry you into the enjoyment of abundant life. Man. So I thank you all for tuning in. I'm your brother, Sean Ali, Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. You can get this book. You can get it on my website, www.seanaliwellnessprogram.com. You can find it on Amazon.com or CreateSpace.com. But I appreciate everybody for giving me your time. I know how valuable your time is. So I just wanted to come with a valuable message, an empowering message, because one thing we do know, if you have to heal yourself, you can have the best surgery with the best surgeon. And for instance, if you're getting a kidney transplant, or you're getting a heart transplant, or if you're getting any type of surgery, invasive surgery, your body has to heal itself. Your body has to accept the procedure. If your body rejects the procedure, It does not matter how good your surgeon was. It does not matter how successful your surgery was. You have to heal yourself. And the ability of healing starts here. You have to know that you can heal yourself, and that will empower your body to heal itself. Yes, it's that easy. Man, man, it's that easy. That's how God created it. That's our gift. That's his mercy. When we say God is a merciful God, God is a beneficial God, God is a blessing God, it's in you. He gave you an immune system. He gave you an endocrine system. That both of these, they set the stage for you to live forever. It's only when we corrupt our immune system by not breathing right, by not eating right, and not drinking right, that our body can become diseased, that it can become sick, that it grows old. It get your between 10 p.m. and 2 to 3 a.m. are the most stressful hours that most of us encounter. It's because we are dreading something, we are replaying something that we went through today, and it won't allow us to rest. We can't clear these hormones, these chemicals out of this adrenaline and cortisol out to allow ourselves to rest, and or we are afraid of tomorrow because we render ourselves powerless and don't believe or don't accept or just don't know that whatever I think about tomorrow when I wake up, that's what it will be. That's how easy it is. And if I do it, if I can plan out every second of tomorrow, it's not that many. It's only 24 hours in the day, 60 minutes in an hour. So if you can plan out each of these minutes when you wake up, that's what you will live. But if you don't, if you go to sleep and you don't have a plan, when you wake up, you will wake up willy-nilly. Man, you gotta need coffee. You gotta get your donut. You need some sugar. You need a cigarette. You need whatever you need to get yourself going because you didn't plan. So your body has no reason to wake up. You see? But if you plan every minute, it's not that hard. If you plan every minute from the time that you arrive, that your body will wake up prepared. Your body will wake up energized. Your body will wake up with a purpose that will give you the ability to manifest your plan. It's in you. Whatever part of your body is hurt, picture that part. Learn your anatomy. Don't just say my stomach hurt. Your stomach is more than one part. So figure out, study your anatomy. Don't just say I got arthritis. Understand what causes that it's an autoimmune disease. Don't just say that. Understand what parts of your body are affected. So that way when you go to rest, you can picture that specific part. And then your body, your brain will send the electricity and produce the hormones to go to that part of your body. And it will begin the healing, restoration, rejuvenation process. And then you will heal yourself. Man. And if you don't, nobody else will. Nobody else can. It's up to you, family. So I thank you all for tuning in. I'm your brother, Sean Ali. Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. We are gods. Please, whatever you do, don't leave this earth without practicing your God. That's your birthright, man. If you black, if you brown, if you're a Latino, if you're white, if you're Japanese, Chinese, Italian, that's not your birthright. Your birthright is God, man. Don't just stop at I'm black and proud. Say I'm God and proud. Don't just stop at black is beautiful. God is beautiful. Don't just stop at black. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm God and I'm proud. I'm God and I'm proud. See? Because the same God that created you from that dark mud, that created you to be black, is that same God that created you from his essence and created you to be God. If you don't accept your Godhood, you can't put that on God. You can't put that on no devil. You can't put that on your mama and daddy. You can't put that on your husband or wife. You can't put that on your children. You can't put that on your school. You can't put that on the white man, Donald Trump, America. You can only put that on yourself, because you define you. So if you don't define yourself as the God that you are, how can you be it? You are shortening yourself. You are not accepting your birthright. You don't think that your black self is worthy enough to be God? Yes, you are. Yes, black is beautiful. You are beautiful. Black is God. You are God. Black is powerful. You are powerful. God is powerful. You are that powerful God. I leave you as I came. I thank everybody for tuning in. It's always an honor and privilege to ever come before my people and to allow for y'all to allow me to impart some of my humble wisdom. So I appreciate you. I love you. I pray that you get a great night's rest, that you wake up, that you arise healed, healthy, powerful, and as the God that you are. Woo! Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. Thank you, family. Assalamu alaikum. Hotel. Black power. Power to the people. Peace, family. And have a great night's rest.